What's up, guys and gals of the internet? It is Logan here from The Juice. Thanks for tuning in. This is our weekly show where we like to take whatever is going on in the gaming world and hash it out for your viewing pleasure. Activision came out with a statement.
And Bungie on their site.
Yeah. In Bungie.
Oh, it's for Destiny?
No, this is COD.
Oh, COD.
Activision came out saying that COD is going back to their roots. So my question is, what does that exactly mean?
Well, yeah. So they're saying traditional, the traditional combat, I believe, was the direct phrase of words. Honestly, I want
matter unless it's boots on the ground.
Yeah, I obviously want it to be boots on the ground. I obviously want them to see what that means.
So
but
boots on the ground, are we talking Modern Warfare or Black Ops 2, where it's slightly futuristic, but still
Black Ops
boosting?
2 to a lot of fans is considered the last great COD.
It's the last one I played a lot of.
But the thing is, here's this. I think we're at a point, and people watching are probably going to disagree, but this is why I feel. I want boots on the ground. I've always liked boots on the ground better, but I feel like we're so far ahead in boosting. I think almost the demographics are almost 50-50 now. Mm-hmm. I feel like if we went to boots on ground, there'd be almost just as many people complaining. Well, this is slow now.
I've seen people online that are saying, no, if you take away the boosting, it gets too slow and stuff
because
like
look
that.
at COD 4. No one's playing it as much.
When did they start with the boosting? Was it Advanced Warfare?
Advanced Warfare was the first one with boosting, yes.
I feel like it's been around long enough that you have certain people who are just really into it at this point.
There's people that there were people that was probably their first COD game.
Yeah.
And that's all they know. And the thing is, like, people could say, oh, well, look at COD 4 Remastered. Shouldn't I tell you that people want boots on ground? People aren't playing it anymore compared to how they were. There's not enough people playing it. And people can say, oh, it's just a remaster. That's apparently to COD people enthusiasts, the best COD ever made.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So if your best game in the series remastered to next-gen console and PC isn't still having almost a free a Counter-Strike-like player base, there's an issue. Like, obviously, you don't have as many fans of boots on ground as you think you do.
I think a lot of it is that the console market is a little more fickle.
Yes, and I think it also has to do with the negative minority.
I think another reason for Modern Warfare not being great is because there's no competitive side to it.
Yeah, I can see that.
And so there's no competitive players really. It's like, I'm going to play Modern Warfare and get good at it.
Because they can't. Because
there's no competition.
And Infinite Warfare is the game they need to be competitive with. Yeah, that's a good point.
So that's why I believe they're not playing. But boots on the ground makes it that I think when you're boosting and have all these power-ups, it makes everybody... It can make anyone good at the game.
It's too many variables, right?
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, people play COD because they know how guns work. Mm-hmm. They know how the aim assist is going to work. They know how the maps are going to be pretty much just like maybe 3 lanes. They just know like where to look for spawns, etc. People like that game because it's predictable in a good way. It's something that is very skill oriented when it's stripped back.
I feel like there's more skill and there's a more tactile nature to it where it comes into play.
And
like
people
map placement and things like that.
And you'll hear people say like, "Oh, well, COD's harder now because everyone's good." And by what that means is like the specialist, for instance, you shouldn't be able to just like Black Ops 3. Like you shouldn't be able to just automatically get a freaking Zeus gun. That just electrocutes and like arcs electricity to people. Like that just, it's too weird. It's too quirky, and it's to the point where it's taking like variables to the point where like the game isn't just consistent.
Yeah,
a good player will be average.
Yeah,
because he can't guarantee, he can't look, and also like score streak. Why isn't it just regular kill streak? Like that's so dumb.
I guess so. If you're playing like a really score oriented game or whatever, maybe
that is true. But I've noticed that even like playing in like a domination mode, I probably got more kills on average than team deathmatch.
Yeah,
and the fact that if you're doing the objective, naturally kills are going to come.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's why they did it though. Is that it's like if you're playing a game like domination, there's so many kills. There's too many RC cars going on.
I would love for them just to go back to maybe like 3 UAV, 5 some type of Predator missile, 7 the Harrier. I love
Predator missile.
Like go back to that. Go back to that. Because like let the kill streaks be OP. Because at least you earn those. Like like you know what I mean. So but yeah, Call of Duty. Hope it goes back to its roots. I don't know what traditional combat means. For all I know, they could be
That's
traditional.
Like a loaded term at this point.
It is a loaded term, and but yeah, if this does happen though, this is the discussion we can have later on. Is like this is potentially the year for like comeback stories. I mean, we have Resident Evil coming back to form. We have COD, and like who knows, like what else? Apparently, Psychonauts 2 in a way is Tim Schafer coming back in the good light.
Yeah.
You know, after all the stuff with what game was that? What game did he have that?
I know what you're talking about. But
Broken
I can't think of
Age?
that name. Yes.
Broken Age. Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, so that'll be an interesting topic later on. But yeah. Call of Duty. Hopefully we're not
Hopefully it's
flying
good.
around with aliens and shooting ET.
Shooting ET.
Yeah.
An ET gun, just flinging ET out of a cannon.
But yeah.